about the profit, so we own it. That's me. Retain the intellectual, never drop and follow the note. Assure to supplicate, reconsolidate oppositions with no faith. Fail to penetrate the bite, the lyrics are made. Someone investigate, get the problem straight. What's the proclamation from the spontaneous information? I don't speak French, so don't acknowledge me as a Haitian. But here's your opportunity to get a better view with me. Do you have the audacity to act like James and try me? I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Brothers on the street call me Muhammad Ali, but I'm not, so I think I stick to being an MC or another. Cause yo, the one smooth brother. MCs label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs. One MC after one MC. I don't know why these MCs be messing with me, cause I'm the master, a smooth operator, kicking flavor, master debater. I pull your spinal cord out your navel, no maker. Don't rhyme when I'm around, you need to grab all your skills. Your name ain't AZ and you ain't from that Sugar Hill, baby. Driving hooches crazy when I'm swinging, meaning my rhymes be ding-a-linging on them hotties. By golly, smooth brother rocks the party when I'm flexing and drunk from being full of that Bacardi. Figure a brother from the South rocking shows in New York. I keep my rhythm and swining on you niggas like it's pork, cause we be banging. People think we country from our slanging. Ask me that again and your face I'm rearranging. I'm from Texas, a smooth black brother in a Lexus, diamond studded rings and a herringbone necklace, cause I'm reckless on the mic. When it's time to do my thing, I keep my vocal cords ringing. If I could, I'd probably sing, but I don't do that. Boy, I keeps you running with my gun and I be funning on the track because it's going number one, and that's the truth. I bet you think I got a gold tooth, but you just mad because I left your ass on the roof. MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs
Yeah.
label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs label me as the mic manipulator.
MCs label me as the funky Mac creator.
MCs.
Yeah. Greetings. Good afternoon, everyone. Snapping Turtle has popped his head out of his shell, if y'all can believe it or not. Salute to IGT. Salute to my man, Mike Martin. I appreciate you all support. If you all can, from what I'm learning, y'all know I always be in the bushes, but I figured I needed to get some sun. Hit the like button, share the live, help me with my subscriptions. I ain't got but 50 people up in here, I don't think, but I'm just trying something. I'm trying to see something, right? And also hit the notification button so you always be able to receive every live that I have to offer. All right. So what it do, family? Snapping Turtle was in the building. I figured I'd pop out. It's springtime, right? And y'all know, and I'm not really sure if you're familiar with it, but the first day of spring is the original New Year. That's when the sun has resurrected and it has entered into its highest, or it's entered its peak, right? And then that's where everything is resurrected from the ground. Even turtles, we hibernate until the sun comes out and it reaches its peak, and then we pop out. So here I'm is, right? All right, so I appreciate everybody entering into the live. Now, this is going to be my first live, so y'all work with me here. I had to sit here all day and become familiar with pushing all these doggone buttons and adding all these videos and stuff. I don't know how y'all do it, but I'm in it now. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to continue to get better with it. All right. And I figured this would be a good slot for me to come in because I'm noticing like today is a slow day, even though it's Friday. And I didn't want to interfere with anyone else's lives. So I just figured I'd come in and see what I can do with my first venture here. And we're going to still come with the same old shenanigans, right? We're gonna do our surf and turf. At the same time, like we have to have logic behind it. And so that's what I'm here to offer. A little bit of logic along with the surf and turf. Now I call it surf and turf because this is the point in time to where you can come out and you can eat. Like being a turtle, I'm land and sea. So you can have fish and chips, you can have lobster and steak, but you eat. Big bro, what it do, baby? I see you right there. And so I'm trying to come with a new perspective. And you all let me know if it's going to be able to align with everything that we got going on as far as like the F stuff that's going on in our sector. All right. And like I said earlier, there's not really anything going on today from what I'm seeing. Everything is like fun and joyous and happy. Only thing I saw for today, and then I also want to cover what's been going on for the last week or so. I also want to cover that as well. But as far as just today, it wasn't anything going on except for like Big Tex and Big Tex over there learn his lesson. They had to put him over their lap and give him a spanking for all them goings on that he has going. And y'all know who I'm talking about, Big Tex. The State Fair Texas over there. It's always like bum rushing everybody's lives and stuff, thinking he's special, sitting there eating popcorn and celery with, y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna keep it right there. For right now, I'm gonna start out mellow. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get more into it with the live. But my main point of what I want to bring up today, and I don't know how long this is going to take me. I don't know how many people are actually going to step into the live because I don't have but a couple of few. Bruv, IGT, Mike Martin, if y'all can help me, like spread this live, let everybody know snapping is around now. I have an interesting topic that I want to speak of right now. All right. So I was watching the news earlier today. And when I was watching the news, it made me think of our sector, the Mo3 sector. And I thought it was very important. But you all let me know, and I'm going to drop the link. So if anybody want to pop up and give me their perspective of what I'm about to speak on, please feel free. Because I don't know it. Let me see what I'm doing here is right. Got it. Oh, I was good at it earlier. But anyway, what I was saying was, I was watching the news earlier today, and I saw that this elder, a 62-year-old man, had gotten a kidney transplant, right? And kidneys. Now, this is the key point of what I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on kidneys. This man got a kidney transplant from a kidney from a pig, right? A 62-year-old elder, he got a kidney from a pig. His kidney was that bad to where he had to go and get animal organs to be surgically like entered into his body, right? You thinking about this. Now in 2018, he had a kidney transplant from a human, but it malfunctioned on him, right? And so with the type of work that I do, these are allergic reactions. There's like 4 different types of allergic reactions, type 1, type 2, type 3. Now with him getting a kidney transplant from a human, he had a type 3 allergic reaction to where his body just totally rejected that kidney and it malfunctioned on him. And so now scientists or doctors today, they've decided for this man to be the first human ever to have a kidney from a pig as a replacement in his body. And they're saying that the surgery was a success. Shout out to the doctors. I don't want to get the brother's name wrong, but he will be the first to ever do this experiment as far as like implanting a animal organ into a human. And I think his name was like Winston Wilson or something like that, a brother. Big up to him. And then there was also an Asian doctor that was there that helped him. Shout out to him as well. I mean, that's an amazing feat in order to like connect man with animal. Right? And so what my point to this is, I'm trying to figure out, like, with this fusion of animal and human, I mean, what will be the future epigenetics of combining animal with human DNA? Because there had to be something significant about like the animal genetics and the human genetics. I don't want to get too nerdy with y'all like that because I'm a super nerd behind just me typing and trolling. But I'm saying that to the point of this elder that's 62 years old, and I'm trying to refer this back to Asepta. There had to be something going on with him mentally, emotionally, and physically in order for him to go through these different transactions of like having different implants of kidneys inside of his body. Now, my question is, like, what could that be? Why does he have these kidney issues to where he has to go on dialysis in order for him to survive without a kidney? And my point of this is me saying that because of his mental aspect or the way that he sees things or him being so aggressive and angry all the time, it weakened his kidneys. Now, this is just my standpoint on it. I'm just breaking down my soliloquy of what I may have thought that have happened. But for me, in my understanding, I'm figuring out because of us as a people, I know that we have a bunch of anger issues. A lot of us walk around on a daily basis with just fire in our heart, fire in our system. We always mad about something, or it could be something going on with our works or our family issues or some of that nature, right? There's always something that's going to deter us from having a positive outlook on, how we see things on a daily basis. And with me saying that is, anger has a lot to do with this elder and his kidney issues. And I'm saying anger and being aggressive and so forth, because this will be a reflection of the sector that we're in. And I don't know if you all understand statistics, but statistically, 85% of African Americans all go through some sort of dialysis because of the stress that's been put on us, right? Or that we have to deal with on a regular basis. From the work that I've done in my studies, I've noticed that the majority of people that go to dialysis are of hue, people of hue. African Americans, 85%. Then you may have Hispanics, may take up the other 13%, but then the last 2 or 3 are Caucasians. And the reason for this is when you're dealing with your kidney is an organ that should always be cool, right? So anytime that you have a flare up by being aggressive, being aggravated, being angry, you tend to heat up that cool organ that should remain cool in your body all the time. So every time that we're aggressive, we're always aggravated and agitated. You're always heating up your kidney. So every time that you go through this motion, you're literally cooking your kidneys to where they start to malfunction. Then you go to the doctor and they tell you it's like 30%, active, and then they have to put you on some sort of dialysis to where now you can't even function and use your kidney properly because of being aggressive on a daily basis, or having some sort of anxiety or stress or emotional issues that's going on. And so I think that that's very important for us to understand, and us to be able to heal ourselves and create a better form of energy, more so than just being aggressive, because every day, all day long, being aggressive is actually literally cooking your kidneys. I see you, Miss Parker. How you doing, sister? Thank you for joining. I don't know if I'm talking too much on this, but that goes back to what I was saying about the elder. The elder's kidneys got so bad because of maybe his anxiety, his stress, his job, his work, whatever he was going through, to where even when they put a human kidney in him, it malfunctioned on him. And again, like I was saying, he had a type 3 allergic reaction, to the point to where they had to do an experiment on him and add a pig kidney and implant a pig kidney in him. And so now my question is, what will be your perspectives on getting animal parts implanted into humans? How good of an idea do you think that is? Or where is this leading us as far as that? Let me see if I can drop the link again. Y'all forgive me. I had it down earlier. Boom. All right, y'all. I think I just dropped it. You all let me know. If anyone want to pop up on the panel, feel free. I would love to hear different perspectives of what is going on in the world today. And another thing, while I'm waiting on that, I know there's been a whole bunch of other drama going on with your boy over there. Man, I don't know what he's getting himself into, but he's on his own. Like, we don't have nothing to do with that over there in that sector. My man's over there, the Tifus. I don't know what he getting into. P Shank Rock, what it do? I see you right there. Now, yeah, I definitely don't know what he's getting into. And I'm just being real with y'all. This square business. Now, I done seen Steven Seagal movies. I done seen Michael Jai White movies. I done seen Jackie Chan movies. Now, in them movies, they can whoop 10, 12, 20, 100 people by themselves. But in real life, can you whoop 10, 20, 100 people by yourself? I don't know what this guy is thinking. Like, it may start out smooth, but then after a while, like, man, they gonna make this dude go to the dentist. I don't really understand. Shane, what it do, brother? Again, I was just giving my perspective on the news I heard earlier about this elder getting a pig kidney implanted in him, the first time ever. And the one that was to do the surgery was actually another brother that implanted the pig kidney into him. And my question was like, how is that blending animal parts with humans? Or is there any difference? I don't know if you all can still hear me or whatnot, but yeah, back on my boy over there. I don't know what he think he doing, but that has nothing to do with us. And like I say, I've been like a low-key troll for a long time. I've seen a lot going on. And I know that this is not going to work out well for my man. From what I seen from the person that he was doxing, it wasn't even them. And so from that point, for me as a troll, I'm thinking like, if y'all believe him, then I got swampland in Louisiana that I can build you a beautiful house on top of, and you can just give me a little bit of nothing. And that's just how I see it. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to put it. And also, I want to shout out to all of the other CCs or content creators that's coming up out of the woodworks. Again, it's a new year, it's spring. So a lot of us are coming and growing up out of the soil. It's springtime for me. It's springtime for us. So you're going to see new species of the sector popping out. It may not be as of the old, but then everything evolves and everything grows, right? And so you're going to see many of us popping out. And I think that it is time for a refresher, or we probably do need to renovate the house. So a lot of us is going to come out in different ways, different angles, different views, different insights, different all the above. And I think that's very important for the growth of the sector, because everybody keep putting out these rumors about the sector being dead. The only way that it will die is if we don't allow it to have proper sunlight. And I do want to shout out to all the content creators, like the ones I see in my chat right now: Shank Rock, Miss Parker, IGT, and all the ones below. Big Mahia. Mahia doing this thing so much, man, he can't even go to sleep without waking up and making somebody mad. He always doing something to nobody, and he ain't did nothing. I'm trying to figure it out myself. I don't even get into that. I don't even comment. The brother just been doing his thing. I know that when I go to bed at night, I know he gonna pop up. When I wake up in the morning, I know he gonna be there. My man been consistent. I don't have anything to say about that. And everybody mad at him because I have no idea. But I'm just gonna leave it there. Shout out to Mahel, shout out to IGT for y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all had a great impact. I want to shout out to all the other content creators that came up with me, Coolin, even Cam, from MHB to Skull to Ratchet. I've been all over this place, and there's so many of us that's popping up right now, right? From Bimplo to 357, the youngster Doug Jones, he doing his thing. So I'm everywhere. And I just want to let you all know, even though I be trolling, and I might run you hot with some of my trolls, but I'm grateful to see you all pop up and show your face and grow. And I think that's very important for the growth of the sector, because it's giving us new ideas, it's giving us youth, it's giving us different perspectives on how we need to take this thing. And just because it's titled that sector, it doesn't mean that it always has to be about that. That's just the foundation. All right, so yeah, I'm just up here popping my stuff. This is my first live ever. I don't want to go too deep yet until I know I can fill up this spot. And once I fill up this spot, then I will be snapping. And you can hear me verbally snap, y'all. And for the ones that know, yeah, I'm light right now. I'm just trying to fill my space. I need to see where I need to be before I go too far. Oh yeah, Sin City, I want to shout her out for being consistent. Because she's on every single morning. I want to shout out Queen 88, my boy SD. And while I'm talking about SD, this won't be out to the trolls, because the trolls, when we see food, we just eat. But to my man SD, everybody love you, dude. Like, you are one of the funniest characters on this, in this sector. It just, you should probably use less emotions. No heart in this. Like, it's fun and games. Like, no one is mad at you. No one, we do not want to see you around. Like, we love to see you popping up with your metaphors and your phrases and the things that you say. That shit is funny to me, Black. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, you should do more with it instead of just taking everything and being so sensitive. You can't be no sensitive thug out here popping off. But then so soon somebody talk about you like you're in the fetal position, that's some bull. You need to get it together, Jack. And I'm just being real with you. But man, he is like one of my favorites. My man Shank Rock, he holds it down because he in his own lane. He don't care. He gonna do his content. He gonna do his own flow. He gonna move the crowd how he want to. And I'm thankful for Shank Rock for that, because that gives me inspiration to not only just like be a part of something, part it, you know, grow from it, and do your make it your own lane. And so that's what I'm seeing from him. So shout out to Shank Rock. So yeah, I've been around for a long time, man, and I've been noticing a lot. So I do have a lot to say. I'm just taking it easy right now. And then again, so for the ones that's up here, if y'all want to come on up, and maybe I owe some of y'all some apologies or something from me snapping all the time, and y'all know how I do. I mean, feel free to come on up and let me hear it. I'll be quiet. I know I got it coming. I know what's going to happen once I'm up here. So feel free to join in, and I just dropped the link again. If y'all want to come on up. Like I said, it's springtime, y'all. And other than just sitting around all agitated and aggravated and mad, like we should learn what spring has to bring. All right? And so know what we're getting ourselves into when we're dealing with the springtime, and with understanding how everything grows helps us understand more how to grow. Good day, everyone. Dr. Turtle here with Indigenous Remedies. Just out and about on my daily stroll, and I came across this huge Helianthus annuus, and that's the sunflower. And we commonly see sunflower, you know, as we walk here and there, looking through fields. You know, they're very resistant as far as like being in hot climates. So they're going to thrive and survive more so than any other plant that you may come across. So you will see this in an abundance, the sunflower, the Helianthus. All right, so I just wanted to give you all some good fun facts about the Helianthus. If you've ever used it, you know it's commonly used for just its seeds, the sunflower seeds that we all eat all the time. We add to foods and whatever have you, right? And the good benefits about those seeds
is that as we eat them, unknowingly, we know that those seeds are very beneficial for helping to rid any kind of parasitic infections that you may have inside your intestines or dealing with any kind of digestive complaints, right? And that's one amazing thing about sunflower seeds. So I would
I
recommend
see you,
always
JJ. How you
eat
doing, sister?
sunflower seeds. Another thing about the sunflower seeds as well, they provide us with a high amount of omega-3 fatty acids, and that's also good for like joints, um, as far as like having that glucosamine type property to it. So it helps to like lubricate joint pain. So it's going to be very beneficial with arthritis. I like that. But then also it's very good for water retention as well when you're using those seeds. And when I'm practicing my doctrine of signatures, if I can like give you all a close-up on one of the branches, and you can see how when you look at the close-up on this plant, you can see that each one of these different nodes, is going to grow an extension from the stem, which will be other leaves and other stems and branches. You can see that. And you can see where it's connected right here along the stem. You can see that it has like a little couple in there, right? And one of the main reasons why this plant is able to thrive and survive in droughts is because that little coupling that I just showed you all, it holds water. So whenever it rains, so even when it's not raining, it contains water in those little couplings. And those little couplings, they actually start to absorb into the stems to where the plant can actually be able to retain that moisture. And so doing my doctrine of signatures and understanding that this plant helps to retain moisture, when I'm using it, I'm always going to relate it to any common symptoms that may be possibly happening inside of the body. So if you have water retention inside of your body, this plant, by using that signature, is telling me that it's also good for helping with water retention. One of the main reasons why they call this a sunflower, again, looking at the flowers, you can see how the sun is shining bright right in front of me here. And they call it the sunflower because the flower actually moves wherever the sun is facing. So now the sun is facing in the east where I'm standing. So the majority of the flowers are going to be facing in the east. Even the some in the back that I'm pointing out to you, you can see they're kind of facing around towards the sun. And as the sun evolves, the flower will evolve as well. All right, that's just a little fun fact about the Helianthus annuus. And before I leave you all, another fun fact about it is, even though I explained to you all that this plant can survive in droughts and also has the ability to retain the water, the limited amount of water that it receives, all right, it's kind of funny on why they call this a sunflower, even though I explained it. But even though it's a sunflower, you can see that it has these broad-shaped, large leaves that's connected to the stalk and the stem where I showed you. All right, and the job of those leaves is to actually protect the stem itself from the sun. And so you can see how, even though it's very sunny out, but once you get to the center, all the way down to the rosetta stage of this plant, you can see that it's very shaded. Right? And that's very important because the flowers can be able to survive in the high temperatures and the high heat, but the stalk or the stem itself is very weak in comparison, when it has to deal with direct sunlight. And then it'll start to burn out and die off. And the reason because of that is because it's retaining a high amount of water. Okay? So yeah, that's a little fun fact. If you want to learn more about how plants work, learn the doctor.
All right, y'all. That's just a little bit of something to represent the springtime. Being grateful for the spring and the new sun, along with the new eclipse that's about to come up on us. Just to be grateful for the day and know, like, the reasoning why, things are able to grow. And that's just an example of like where we're going as far as like in the YouTube streets, being able to grow. So that's pretty cool. Oh, going back to important it is for us to take care of our health, like health, wealth, and self. That's very important. Sitting up every day arguing and fussing and fighting, like you don't know how damaging that is to not only your psyche, but your system, your organs, your lymphatic system, like your whole epigenetic structure. Do you understand that the more and the more that you consume of this, like foods, it goes into your DNA, and then over time, genetically, you can pass this down through generation to generation. And so that's where the generational curse comes from. And we all have to understand this. Like every day is not about something that somebody said 2 weeks ago. And for that whole 2 weeks, you just burning out your liver when your liver is supposed to be cool. Every time that you get mad, we always say, oh, he hot or she hot. Yeah, your body heats up from anger. You can even feel yourself sweating like steam coming out your ears. But every time you're doing that, you're creating damage. If it's mental, physical, or emotional. And your kidneys are directly connected to your brainstem through your nervous system, right? And it all goes up to the tip of your brainstem, and all this information is stored in a part of your brain that's called the hippocampus area. And that hippocampus area is where the majority of your chromosomes that's in your body is recording data. And every time that we sit up and we talk all this hoopla, mad all the time, your body is just creating data that's going to be stored into your genetics to where you'll be able to pass that on through generations. And so for us just being examples of who we are, not only the sector, like we have to be wise to that. I don't know if I'm just babbling or whatever. I don't know what else. Like, if you all want to like come on up, Shank Rock, come on up and talk to me, bro. I know you're still there. Help me get started. And so, yeah, as adults, we should be wary of that and understand, like, for people that we ain't never even seen before, don't even know what they look like. I think that that's a waste of time. I'm still gonna be trolling you though. I may sound all kind right now, but snapping, he gonna come out. I'm just trying to see what I can do. I ain't got but a couple of people up in here. I ain't got the 50 subs. So to have 5 people up here, I'm doing doggone good. But for the ones that's up in here, if you don't mind, you probably already hit the like button. It ain't but 5 likes. But if you can, like, share it, let everyone know that snapping is out. I'm going to come with some different content. I'm going to have like topics that we can all be able to reach out and speak up on, and not disconnecting myself, but I'm just trying to add to it because there's another route that we can take. And a lot of us, you know, our perspectives matter. And so when you come up with up here with me, it's not just going to be what I think. Like, everyone has like the field. You can say what you want to do. If y'all know how snapping does, like, everything goes. Everything goes, except for whatever it's going to do, whatever is going to get my page taken down. That's the only thing that's excluded. But anything else, like, you can pop your shit. It's all good to me. So I want to make sure that you all know that this panel is going to be open for all of that. You can reflect, you can share, you can vent, you can do whatever you want to do. And, you know, we all can snap over here. And so I'm going to keep this page open for that. So for the ones that want to get it started, please hit the link, come on up, do what you need to do, and, you know, maybe we can get it going from there. But until then, like, as y'all can see, I'm super nerdy. So I have a whole bunch of information that's been stored in my head that I need to get out, but just typing, I can't just type paragraphs because ain't nobody gonna read it. I need to get up here and say what I need to say, pop my shit, and do what I need to do. And then maybe y'all can get a different perspective or a different idea of just that angry turtle in the chat. So that's where I'm at with that. I need to find me a good slot because I don't want to interfere with anybody else going live. It seems like everybody's going live every day. So I need to find me a good slot to where I can pop in to where everyone is busy. I'm just going to get up in there and Snapping can open up his channel for everyone to come on and just pop your shit, do what you need to do. And we can make this a grand place as well. No hold bars. I wasn't really trying to stay up here too long because I say this is my first time going live. I didn't really have a subject matter or anything like that. I'm still trying to figure out how to load videos and stuff like that. I'm new to this. Okay. I still got my grandmama jitterbug phone. Like, that's how unfamiliar I am to this whole process, but I'm getting there. And for the ones that I mentioned earlier, y'all don't have to come after me and dox me. I ain't got nothing. I still got an Ace card from Ace Cash that I just still load money on. I ain't doing nothing. You don't come after me, but I'm still gonna snap on you though, and you still gonna see me in your chats. I'm still gonna do my thing. I done got blocked plenty of times, so it ain't nothing new, but I ain't gonna block you. I'm not gonna take you out. For the ones that got a mod stick already, like the choice is yours, but it just has to be to the epitome of just the ultimate disrespect to like block or time anybody out over here. We're gonna run free. We snap, and we're gonna keep it like that. Instead of me typing, now you can verbally hear me snap. Once I start getting more people over here, we'll get a little bit more entertainment going, and then you'll be able to hear more from me. All right, so like I said, I ain't want to stay on here long. Like I said, salute to everyone that came in. And I will be popping up more often. But this was my first live. I was just trying something, trying to see how everything was going to work out. I did a tester the other day. And I think I got a little bit better today to where I'm able to show on the screens. Like I'm real green to this. But I'll get there. And we're going to pop it off. So my first live right now, I'm subtle. But then, you know, I'm snapping. I'll be snapping. But I just wanted to make sure that everything is working out. Again, shout out to everyone that came through. If you didn't hit my like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to my page. I need more subs because, like I say, I barely have 60. But this was never my intent. I always been a troll. I ain't need no subs. But now I have, the turtle has came out of his shell. It's time to do something else. So if you all can, like what Miss Parker did, share my live, start, if you can, bringing more people over to the channel, to the page. I haven't done no promotions or anything. I haven't hit no panels. I'm just popping out. But eventually we will get there. And from the ones that I mentioned before and their consistencies and me watching them, like they taught me a lot. They showed me different ways, different angles, different perspectives on how I'm going to do my thing. So everything that I'm presenting to you all, don't come to me later talking about I'm biting or I'm copying off of. No, I learned from these people by sitting up in their chats, like Mahia and Polar Bear and all the above, like even Cam on how they did their things. So don't be saying I'm copying. I don't copy nobody, but I did learn. So if that's a copy, then like it's no different than reading a book. And there's plenty copies of books. So we're gonna go there. But yeah, I'm just rambling right now, y'all. I don't really have too much more going. I just want to like do this special live and just pop out on y'all unexpectedly. But there's definitely more to come. I will have more content. I'm just learning the game right now, y'all. So any little bit of help, any ideas, like input, I'm all ears. All right, y'all. So with that, I'm going to pop off. I might even pop out later. But I appreciate everyone that showed up. And I will be doing this again. Peace.